students, my name is Prashant Kotian. Let's start atomic structure for competitive exams. The list of subtopics already given in the beginning. First one is Dalton's atomic theory. There are not much questions expected under Dalton's atomic theory. There are 4 postulates that we have to remember. Let's list them. First one says any matter is made up of a small, tiny, indivisible, and indestructible particle called as atom. The atom word for the first time coined by John Dalton. He says that if I take any material, any substance, if I start cutting that substance, I will reach to a level where onwards I cannot cut further. That ultimate particle is called as atom. Means not cuttable further. Okay. Which is small, tiny, and indivisible, cannot be divided further, which is the ultimate particle, and cannot be destroyed also, indestructible particle. Next one, atoms of any element has same mass, size, shape, whereas atoms of different elements have different size, shape, mass. So, which is very much clear here. If I am talking about, let us say, atoms of hydrogen, they will be identical. They will be identical in terms of size, mass, shape. If I am talking about atoms of oxygen, then definitely their size will be different than that of hydrogens. They are identical in nature, but when I compare with other element, their size, shape, mass will be different. Third postulate, chemical reaction. Chemical reaction is just a rearrangement of atoms of different elements. So that time new electrons were not discovered. Today we know that chemical reaction is an electronic transaction. But at that time it was thought that chemical reaction is just a rearrangement of atoms of different elements. For example, if there is a reaction between atoms of hydrogen and oxygen, they may give you a product where product will be having the rearrangement of atoms of these elements in particular manner. So if they are arranged in different manner, then they will get different product. This is what thought at that time. It is just a arrangement of atoms in particular way. Then you will get some product. So this is what thought, chemical reaction is just a rearrangement of atoms of different elements. The fourth one is matter has atoms of different elements in whole number ratio. That means if I am talking about, let us say, water, where hydrogen and oxygen will be presenting whole number, some particular fixed whole number ratio, and which is not going to change. If I am talking about tap water or river water, it is not going to change. Their proportion will be always in fixed whole number ratio. This is what explained by John Dalton, the very first theory of chemistry. It is called as system of chemical philosophy. So there it is mentioned 4 postulates. One more postulate we can add up here: atoms can neither be created nor be destroyed during a chemical reaction. So because this is already mentioned here, this is not destroyable, cannot be divided further. Now these postulates you have to remember, if questions are asked which of the following is not a postulate of Dalton's atomic theory, then you are able to find out. May not be written in this particular statements, you have to understand the meaning, what he is trying to say there. Based on that, the statement can be chosen there which is not explained by him. So these statements I have framed in a way that which can be easily remembered, but postulates can vary from books to books. So remember, this is what there he is trying to say. Now if you compare the modern science, you can understand these postulates are no more standing true. Very first one, if you see, atom is divisible, indivisible and indestructible, means atom cannot be divided or cannot be destroyed. It is not the case today. Atom is divided into protons, electrons and neutrons, and that of radioactive elements, they undergo self-destruction and form new elements. So atoms can be destroyed, atoms can be divided. So this is proving wrong if I compare with modern science. If I go for next one, atoms having identical shape, size, mass, which is also not true today because we are knowing something called as isotopes. If I am talking about isotopes of hydrogen, there are 3 isotopes: protium, deuterium and tritium or tritium. So in this case you can see mass number is varying. That means within hydrogen there may be some atoms they are having bigger mass as compared to rest of them. Maybe they are few, but there are atoms they are having some of bigger size because of higher mass. That means they are not identical with respect to mass, size and shape. The next one is chemical reaction is just a rearrangement of atoms of different elements. This is not true. As I told you, we know that chemical reaction is, today we know it is electronic transaction. There will be a transfer of electron or mutual sharing of electrons within the atoms, between the atoms to form products. This is not proving true today. And the last one is matter has atoms of different elements in whole number ratio. Maybe true for many compounds, but there are some compounds like ferrous oxide where the proportion is not in whole number. Titanium oxide, there also you can see some compounds there the ratio of atoms are not in whole number, there may be in fractions. So they are few. Majorly, definitely fourth postulate is proving true today also, but there are some exceptions we can observe today.